Many children are not able to go to school because of the breakdown in family structure, poverty and illness caused by HIV and AIDS. Across the country, community schools have sprung up to provide for children who would otherwise not be able to access an education. In Eastern Province, Tito Kuke Rural Development Association addresses HIV and AIDS through education and literacy by working hand in hand with community schools to cater for children who have been left out in the education sector.
The impact for these children to be taken into this community school is because they are not educated. Now when they receive education, it will be easy for them to go for colleges, to access jobs, and they will know what HIV is. Because if they don't receive education, they can't know. They'll just continue living in the dark. When they learn, they have that education, then they are prevented. That's a straightforward thing. Because if they are not told, then they can't know. Then they cannot prevent themselves. It's dangerous.
I believe education is very, very important in the fight against HIV/AIDS, because by educating people, you give them a possibility, well, maybe start thinking for themselves in a better way, but also to educate themselves further and to advance in life. If someone can escape poverty and do something for his or himself, I think that is a very big contribution, because the combination of ignorance and poverty is a very nasty one, I'm convinced. It condemns people to stay where they are, and it's very difficult to escape.
Some they think it's witchcraft, it has killed the parents, but after they learn, we teach them what it is, then they come to know that no, this is a disease, and it kills.
I knew theoretically before I came to Zambia that HIV/AIDS was more than a health problem, but I have seen now what kind of problem it is. It permeates like all society, and that is a challenge, I think, for Zambia. So how do you reach all the people, and how do you inform all the people, how do you educate the people in such a way that they can prevent themselves from getting infected?
We have hope, because this time some of the children from community schools are in secondary schools, and they're doing very fine. Since we are busy sensitizing the children, we are pretty sure this disease, they will learn and will manage to kick it out if their minds are open.
Because of the heroic work of small community-based organizations like these, the impact of HIV and AIDS on Zambian children is being reduced. HIV-positive children are being tested, treated and supported, and a new generation is learning how to avoid infection. There's still so much more that needs to be done, however.
Yeah.